98.9 The Vibe, the only station in Tri-Cities that gives you a chance to win $1,000 every weekday morning on the Murphy in the Morning Show with Tim.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. We're looking for Scott.
That's me.
Hey, Scott, it's Murphy and Tim over at The Vibe. How are you?
Mr. Murphy, good morning, sir. How goes it?
I'm doing well. Now, Tim is here as well.
Yes,
so.
good morning.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No. She's the one you want to be nice to because she's going to be asking you these questions. You know that, right?
Well, let's hear them.
I just had
I'm ready.
Oh, wow.
I just had to dial the number, so yeah, I had the easy part. Scott, we haven't played before, have we?
We have never played before.
Okay, so let's get to know you a little bit. Where do you call home?
I live in Florida.
In Florida?
I pay attention to you guys on the interwebs.
Really? And how did you stumble across us?
Well, I used to hang out in Kearney.
Is that code for something? I mean, was there another?
I used to come to Kearney and push people out of airplanes.
Oh, Scott. Okay. Oh, okay. So were you part of the group that came through that?
That was me.
Atlas Skydive?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we have met before.
We have met before.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, awesome.
Well, that explains the greeting.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been missing you. Oh, this is fun. I love this, Scott.
Of course, Scott, the last time we spoke would have been at a different station.
Yes.
And
many years ago.
Many years ago. So what takes you to Florida? What part of Florida are you in?
I live in Tampa now.
Awesome. I used to live in Tampa myself for a couple of years. I was lucky enough to escape, and I came back to Nebraska.
Nice.
Scott, are you still jumping out of airplanes?
I have retired. I had a little girl, a baby daughter, and that was the end of my skydive career.
Just you've had enough excitement. Now you got to be a dad.
That is correct.
Man, how many times have you jumped out of a plane?
Just over 6,000 jumps.
Oh, my gosh.
Jumps.
Wow. That's a big number.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
No, me neither. How exciting.
Wow.
So what do you do now, Scott?
I am a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
Fun.
I'm a lion tamer now.
Yeah.
That's a much
awesome.
safer job.
Right.
I was waiting for that, yeah. I test, bulletproof vest at home. That's what I do.
Yep, that's my new excitement. Trust me, the little girl keeps me on my toes. That is enough excitement for me.
I bet so.
I'm sure.
How old is she?
She is almost 5 in 2 weeks.
Oh, very cute. Very, very nice. Scott, now I feel like I know you, but let's find out. How are you at trivia?
I'm not bad.
Okay.
I'm not great, but I think I might have a chance here. I might have a chance.
I'm crossing my fingers for you. I'd love for nothing more to happen than you winning this. That'd be fantastic. You might be familiar with it, but I am going to have Tim explain what's about to happen, okay?
That's great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, Scott, I have 10 questions. You have 60 seconds. If I read a question and you don't know the answer right away, just say pass or skip and I'll come back to it if there's time. And the time does start as soon as I start reading the first question, okay?
Okay.
All right, Tim. Anytime you're ready.
True or false, a tomato is actually a fruit and not a vegetable?
True.
Tony Hawk is an athlete known for what sport?
Skateboarding.
What was the name of the talking teddy bear introduced in the 1980s that could read stories from a cassette tape?
Teddy Ruxpin.
Who was the first woman ever inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Pass.
Optimus Prime is a character in what movie franchise?
Transformers.
Spell franchise.
FRANCHISE.
Fill in the blank. There is no fool like a blank fool.
Happy.
What is the name of the Keebler elf? Ernest, Franklin, or Monty?
Ernest.
Think different is the iconic slogan of which tech company?
Apple.
How many days are in 3 weeks?
21.
Right at a minute.
Before you start going over the answers, Scott, I want to ask, did you think of the one you passed on? Who was the first woman ever inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Aretha Franklin.
It is Aretha Franklin, yes.
I wondered. I always love it when people skip one. If they think of it, had you had a couple more seconds.
But I knew it wasn't Dolly Parton.
Right.
Wow.
The only other one was number 7, fill in the blank. There's no fool like an old fool.
I knew I missed. I just guessed on that one.
Scott, did a fantastic job. You were
did.
cool under pressure, which I have no doubt with a man that jumps out of an airplane, perfectly fine
Right.
airplane 6,000 times.
Yeah.
So I had no doubt that you were going to stay calm and cool and collected, and you went through. You passed on the one, you missed the only other one, and I got to tell you, my friend, I would re-sign up and do this again for you tomorrow. You did a great job.
Yeah, you did. We'd love to have you play again.
That's awesome. I'd love to play again.
10 questions in 1 minute, and you're a $1,000 winner. Every weekday morning on the Murphy in the Morning Show with Tim.